Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the GM. It is your guy, Bulan J. And up next on the GM, Ravens versus Dolphins, keys to victory. Do me a quick favor, hit like. If it is your first time checking out the GM, hit subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell so that you get updates when we upload new content. Let's talk about it. Ravens versus Dolphins, Baltimore, Sunday, winner take all. This is a winner take all scenario for the Baltimore Ravens. If we win, when we win on Sunday, we claim the number one overall seed in the AFC. We win the AFC North and we get that much needed bye week. So, how can the Ravens get a victory Sunday? Three offensive keys. Key number one, no turnovers. We played mistake free football last week on the West Coast in San Francisco. I don't see a reason why the Miami Dolphins should force us into any kind of turnovers. If Nick Bosa and his crew did not cause us to put the ball on the ground, strip sack fumbles, interceptions, all those kind of things, then I don't see a reason why Bradley Chubb and his crew can cause us to make those mistakes. So no turnovers. We cannot allow this Miami Dolphins offense to get extra cracks at scoring touchdowns. Key number two, no dumb stuff. Dumb stuff is things like jumping off sides when you know the snap count. Dumb stuff is holding when the play is not even on your side of the field. Dumb stuff is lining up in the wrong position. Dumb stuff is when you're supposed to uh, turn your route outside or inside at 10 yards, but you turn it at 7 yards. So the throw is not where it's supposed to be. Dumb stuff is not communicating. Therefore, you have poor execution. If we can get those first two things right, no turnovers, no dumb stuff, we put ourselves in prime position to win this game. And key number three, I think this could be and should be a tight end game. This should be a game where Isaiah Likely should dominate in the middle of the field. We know who the Miami Dolphins cornerbacks are. Ramsey and Howard, pretty good corners, really good corners. And they're going to be occupied trying to figure out Bateman, Odell, and Zay. But the middle of the field, specifically in that secondary at the safety position, is not strong. We know who Deshaun Elliott is, and he's starting now for the Miami Dolphins. He is a big time hitter, but he is not a ball hawk. And I believe that Isaiah Likely can make big plays in that seam area of the field. I believe Nelson Aguilar can make some big catches in that seam area. I believe if they move Zay around, he can make big catches in the middle of the field. So this is a tight end type game, a middle of the field type game. And I think that if they feed Isaiah Likely the ball, he should do well over 80 yards and 6 or 7 catches this week for sure. A bonus offensively is simple. Allow the pass to set the run up. The Miami Dolphins are going to come into this game with an intent to stop the pass. With an intent to stop the run. And I think if we set the pass up to establish the run, just like we did last week, I think we have a good opportunity on Sunday to win. Let's jump to the defensive side of the ball. I think defensively, I think even bigger than what Miami does in the pass game is going to be what Miami does in the run game. Miami has a really good running offense with Mostert and Wilson and another guy with the last name that I can't pronounce. But I think that key number one is to manage their run game. I'm not even saying shut the run game down. I'm talking about managing it. If they go for 100 plus yards, make them do it on 30 carries, right? Not 20 carries and 100 yards. Make them do it on 30 carries. Manage the run game, okay? Key number two, it looks like Jalen Waddle won't be available this week, and then Robbie Anderson, Chosen Anderson, whatever he's calling himself nowadays, he has a concussion. He hasn't practiced, so it looks like they're going to be down a couple of receivers. So it's gonna be Tyreek Hill or bust. And I think the scheme that we should offer against Tyreek Hill is to press him at the line, not because you can press him, not because you can stop him, but just give him a little bit of resistance at the line and then roll coverage over the top. Kind of make Tua see a couple of defenders as he's considering Tyreek Hill. Because if you can make Tua hold the ball a little longer than he wants to, now you got to make him make a decision whether he's going to run, he's going to escape the pocket, or whatever. I think that Tua certainly would rather just stay in the pocket, safe where it's safe, and just toss it up and let Tyreek Hill run up under it. But I think that if we can create a little bit of resistance at the line of scrimmage with Tyreek Hill, cost him a little more effort, a little more energy at the line of scrimmage, and then bring that double, sometimes triple coverage, make Tua have to look somewhere else. I think we stand a good chance defensively to managing Tyreek Hill. See, I'm not saying shut down anybody, right? Because you don't shut down this type of high-powered offense, but we certainly can manage this offense. I think the third thing defensively is show Tua some different looks. I think that allow Kyle Hamilton to do exactly what he's been doing, being all over the field, being in coverage, um, guarding tight ends, guarding slot receivers, guarding backs at the backfield. Allow him to be the chess piece uh, that kind of neutralizes some of what Miami wants to do. I think a bonus defensively is going to be blitzing Tua. See, if you make him hold the ball just a little longer because Tyreek Hill doesn't get off the line of scrimmage as easy, our blitz then becomes more effective. And we've seen Tua kind of break down a little bit as a game goes along if he's getting hit more. And so I think that bring the blitz and bring it from different places, bring it up the middle, bring it off the edge. Hopefully, Arthur Millette is back. He's a great off the edge or off the end blitzer. So hopefully he's back and he can kind of fill in some of that blitzing from that secondary position for us. I think another thing that the Baltimore Ravens have to be mindful of defensively is make sure you avoid the late hit. Tua has had some severe injuries over the last couple of seasons, and the referees seem to be a little extra sensitive when it comes to him. And I'm okay with that because I believe in keeping players healthy and safe. But make sure that if you hit him, it's within those two steps, right? Be willing to pull up. Be super mindful so that we don't pick up those late erroneous roughing the passer and giving them 15 yards because they don't need any help from us to be good offensively. I think if we can do those things offensively and defensively, I think we have a great opportunity to win this game. You guys let me know what you want me to know. What kind of keys to victory do you guys see that the Baltimore Ravens need to play out in this game? I'm your guy Boulanger. This is the GM, and we're out.